Okay, the next video. Every time I deal with MFJ, there's always a problem. Always. Alright? It's always something. Well, I bought a 300 watt long wire antenna from them just this year. And I strung it up over that tree and down the other side. And I had a tension bungee up there. I had a tension up here with a bungee. So if the tree moved, everything moved. I didn't have it real tight. I had enough room for it to do what it had to do. And I came out here one day and the wire was broke. It broke off the unit up on the tower. So I said, okay, this is to be expected. It's an MFJ. So after looking at it, I'm looking at that wire and said, that wire is awfully thin for the length. Now they give you an option, 30 watts, 300 watts, or 1,000 watts, 1,500, whatever it is. So I bought the 300 watt, you know. And I'm going to tell you something. That wire is crap. I don't know how they expect that wire to last on a 132 feet long stretch. Because that's what it is, 132 feet long. Right? Now you stretch that wire 132 feet, you got a lot of weight on that wire. And on the ends. Right? That wire should have been a lot thicker. In my opinion, it's rated for the 300 watts. However, is it rated to hold itself at 132 feet? I hate to see what the 30 watter looks like. That's probably a real piece of crap. So, but meanwhile, there it is. So I got 500 feet of 12 gauge here, and I got 132 feet cut off. So I got to launch that over the tree up there using the bow, send it up over, and I'll do that tomorrow. But MFJ, I'm telling you, every time I buy something from MFJ, every time. I don't know why I buy from them. I know why, because they have things that you don't normally find anywhere else, if you know what I mean. But you think they've been in business for a long time. I mean, when I got out of amateur radio, when I closed the store back in the early 80s, they were in business. So how can they be in business? And you figure, how they being in business, staying in business and selling this junk, you know? But I bought this meter from them. It's the MFJ. I can't even see it because it's dark in there. 894. The light didn't work. I bought this here, tuner. Tuner's fine. However, the faceplate on it is glued on, and it was buckling because they never trimmed it even so that the top can fit on it. So when the top went down, it was bowing and buckling the faceplate off the unit. And the power cord in the back that plugs in for the light is too long. So it's sticking out probably close to a ½ inch longer than what it's supposed to be. Little things like this. Now, luckily it's the ground side, but it shouldn't be sticking out like that, you know. So there's two things with that I had to fix. You know, the meter light I had to fix. You know, the antenna, I gotta run a new one. Why do I have it? Why did I buy it if I have to run a new one? I could have made one myself, for crying out loud. You know, so every time I turn around, MFJ. Now I've got something else here with MFJ. Oh, I bought an antenna. It's a 2 440 440 on the roof, up on the tower rather. I bought it. Put it up there. It's a standalone. It's up there by itself. There's nothing around it. There should be no reason why it shouldn't give me a good SWR. They said no more than a 2.5. No more than a 2.5. Well, I got it in. I put it up. I got good wire running. Double shielded. You know, good connectors. It's up on the tower. SWR, the lowest that it'll go is 2.9. It's supposed to be no higher than 2.5. Right? It goes up over 4. So I call him up. He said, we'll send it back. We'll take a look at it. You'll take a look at it. Right? Okay, well, send a tag. No, you got to pay to ship it back. Huh. So now it's going to cost me $15 to ship back an antenna that cost me $50. Right? And they said, well, we'll pay the shipping back to you. Well, whip-de-dup-de-dee. You know what I mean? You know, but you know what? I didn't send it back. It's up there. All right? I'm not using it, but it's up there. I'll end up taking it down and making one. Actually, I did make an antenna and stick it up off the side of it, so I do have an antenna up there that I'm using. But again, there's an antenna, piece of shit. All right? Every time I buy something from MFJ, there's an issue. Oh, this works. However, and it works good. There's nothing wrong with it so far. But when they put it together, they even screwed up on putting it together. They put the cap over it instead of putting the holes through it, so the cap falls off. Yeah, all right. So there you go. Yeah. So I'm batting 100% on crap from MFJ. Yeah. Now some people may deal with it. Some people, you're picking on little things. Well, you know what? When you spend money for something that's supposed to be what it's supposed to be, you don't expect to buy it and then have to repair it and rebuild it when you get it. You expect it to work. All right? That's all I'm looking for, is work. I'm not looking for anything special. You tell me what it's going to do, I expect it to do that. And I expect it to look like it's supposed to look, not falling apart when I get it. So, MFJ, get your ass in gear. I don't know how you survived as long as you have. I really don't. All right, guys, it's 3 o'clock or after. And what is today? Today is 9. So we're September 2nd, 2018. And it is 1500. And I am going to be going in, and that's on the East Coast. Nice day. But I'm going to go in and take a shower and chill. I got a little bit of sweat going on, which is good. I don't want to push myself too hard, but we're going to do what we got to do to get in shape here. So, all right, catch you guys later.